Brick love, one love to you and yours. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good day, good Sunday. Good to be here with you in the Sunday Easy, in the chill out zone. Me, fervent heat, waking up, and coming back into the nest with you. Waking up, doing the same. What a fascinating week it's been. Great stuff going on the page and up here in the nest too. You know, there's been a lot of evidence brought up by Laughing Eagle and myself that just really popping the detail for you, bringing you the melt the way we do, consistently, fast, quick, broken down. You know, that's what we like to do, and that's what we're all about. Meltology, and we know you are as well. That's why you're here, Eagle Eye Crew. But again, me, Fervent Heat, coming on in. Sunday Easy, waiting on a few things to come on in. Laughing Eagle will be here in a little bit. Until then, it's just me and you hanging out, waking up. And I look forward to it. Great evidence on the page. The detail, the quality, you know, the angle, the direction, the avenues, the flow y'all are going with your evidence is great. And that's what it's about too, bringing it forward for people to enjoy, what you're bringing, what you're showing. And there's so much more out there now, you know, when you're surfing the YouTube, if you will, or you're watching this or that, you get it now. You start getting an understanding what's up in here with Meltology, and then you start seeing it everywhere. And what a better place to grab evidence than everywhere. Movies, commercials, TV, documentaries, you name it, it's right there. We have the tech now to snap it, clip it, pop it, show it, bring it on into the nest. And that's what we do. We'll grab evidence anywhere it's at. There's so much being shown out there by people that don't even know what they're on or what they're in or about Meltology at all, really. In awe and wow about what they're on, what they're crawling on, what they're vacationing in, but really not asking themselves the critical questions that are back here, because they're too bedazzled with everything out here, the room service, the TV, the shops, the stores, the clothes, the jewelry. They don't focus in on paying attention to what's really important. And that's in what they're in awe of, the structures. That's why they're there. They're enjoying the structures, but they're ignoring the structures. It's all up here. If I was in those spots, I sure wouldn't be going out blowing all kinds of money that I don't have anyway, but I'd sure be up in every nook, cranny of those structures that I would be vacationing in for sure. I'd probably get hauled off for, crawling in roped off areas, if you will. But welcome. Good morning, brother.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the wider circle of the Meltology world. Hope you're all doing okay. Sunday Easy. I know it's a different time. We warned you about this, that we'll be going all different times. Keep your notification bells on. But I do know it's a problem for some people. It's this fucked up system that we live in, that it can be, for 2 o'clock here, it should be 2 o'clock everywhere. How dare they?
Yeah.
mess with the time. How dare they do that? But no doubt the Meltheads and the crew will stagger in as they realise the stream's up. Before us go anywhere, I just want to say, remember, all life matters, and you cannot live in fear. Don't be frightened. They want you to be frightened all the time, like little children. Easier to manage that way. Anyway, Dino, how you doing? I hope you're okay. How's your day been? Oh, I'm not sure how's your day been, but how's your breakfast been?
Decent, man. A little dreary this morning, raining, a little nippy, but it's all good. Got some coffee.
Got some coffee, and I woke him up with a big joint as well, so he was cool.
Yeah, that was a great addition to the start. Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, I put a little video up this morning. Go and check it out. It's called. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called, Dave?
Just a second.
Them boys are flying through videos so quick.
We got Vision up, but the one after Vision.
Yeah, it's the one after that. It's supposed to be a mine or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
It's supposed to be a mine or something like that. Anyway, go and watch that. Open your eyes even more if they haven't been opened already. Big shout to all MELTOLOGIsts out there. Big shout out to everybody in Red Brick University. Ads and mods, as well as everybody in the group who's throwing up that wonderful, wonderful evidence. Great stuff. Great stuff. I like to see it. It shows that people are involved, people are getting on in and start to look with the right perception about this realm. And of course, it's all like a piggyback situation. You just piggyback the next man in. So don't think that getting your evidence and showing it in the group is all there is. No, go around your friends, start showing them your evidence, relay them back to the group, relay them to the street, get people started to talk about MELTOLOGY.
Yeah,
get them to start talking about this. Yeah, it's important. It is very important.
And it's kind of the point.
Yeah. Everybody's got to rise.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to awaken. Can't just be the few. Right? Can't just be the few. Everybody's got to awaken.
Yeah.
If you want to get hold of me or Dino, Instagram, and the email is in the description box. Likewise, if you want to see Spartan's back catalogue, which I highly advise you to do.
Yeah.
The link for Odyssey is also in the description box.
Yeah.
As well as the links to numerous other channels. You know they are. Just go and have a look at somebody else's stuff. I advise you to do that as well. To put in as many hours as you can.
Yes.
So looking at stuff. You can't just be a half hour every other day kind of person to think you're a MELTOLOGist or think you know the subject matter. You've got to put the hard hours in. Mm-hmm. And I've been in it long enough to know that I'm not going to be spoon feeding people at this late stage in the day when all the information is already out there.
Right.
So please go and look at other people's stuff, see what they're saying, see what they're showing, correlate it together. We can't all be fucking retards, can we? There's far too many of us now.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
And that's the thing, like Laughing Eagle said, showing this evidence, and I get it. You show people automatically, they get a little aggressive toward you. That's stupid. Or I just don't see it. Don't try to drive it home with them. Just leave them with a nice little fucking reminder. Leave them with the pic. Share the pic with them. Send them as many kinds of shares to links as you can. And that's the way to get MELTOLOGY across too. I do it all the time. I share stuff with people I haven't seen in decades. I see them up in there. I'll just toss it their way, and that's the great thing about the tech. We got the ability to do that. So it's a good way to spread MELTOLOGY as well.
Yeah, each one teach one. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Give people the opportunity to make that realization. You don't have to keep slapping them upside the head. You just give them the chance to make that realization, to make that link.
Yeah.
Most people are disconnected. That's why they can't see this shit.
Yeah.
But the more you look at it, the more you start to understand it, and the more you want to look at it and understand it even more. That's my take on things. But yeah, the group is going great, and no doubt soon we'll do another review of some of the stuff in the group. Show. We need to be doing that on the regular, just to highlight people, give them a shout, recognise their work.
Absolutely.
It's easy for us to do that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's the Sunday Easy where we do take it very, very easy. And I'm taking it very easy because my dog's not well and I've been like fucking Florence Nightingale. Mm-hmm. So, and I ain't been well myself. I had a bad day yesterday. But guess what brought me back? Meltology. I spent a few hours on the laptop and I felt better afterwards. Believe it or not, I did feel better. I felt lousy before. But we are in the Sunday Easy, first day of the week. And we like to start it off right, with the right vibe, the right bounce.
Yeah.
Put the ounce in the bounce, mate.
Yeah.
And we do that with memes, and we do that with laughter, and we do that with fantastic evidence. So let us proceed.
Brilliant.
Everyone else, you're late, and go back to the start. Do not collect £200. Anyhow, as you know, memes of the day, we like to start off with a nice little laugh and a joke and get our vibes up. And of course, no memes were prescribed or deprived or revised in the making of memes of the day. For sure. And as always, any likeness to anyone alive, dead, or fictitious is mainly coincidental and is being used for comedic purposes. And it's all about the human condition. So, you don't don't fret yourself too unduly because you might like the next one.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you will. So remember, we have to laugh at it, be able to laugh at each other and understand it's just a human condition, just viewing it from different viewpoints as it should be. Yeah. No two people are the same. Here we go. Can you know when you can see this, D?
You're up, you're in.
Here we go. The average US citizen. You guys always act like you're better than me. European with more than 3,000 years of history. Of course. You're our offspring. You have to understand we're your betters. You know it. Uh-oh. Russia closing gas for Poland. Germany says it will supply gas. Some people won't know why that's funny. But in the Second World War, Germany gassed a lot of Polish people.
Yes.
That's why Tom's he's got that look of anguish on his face. He knows. Yeah. He remembers.
Freaking out.
Yeah, he fucking remembers the last time Germany came with gas, free gas as well. When you offer 43 billion to prevent people from retweeting this picture. Oh man, listen, what's going on with his head, mate? Oh my days. You can see why he had to have a hair transplant, can't you?
Something about these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, of course. It's all these, you know what? It's this fucking bloodline, isn't it? It's bloodline. This is bloodline related. Because if you look at what's his name there, Prince Charles' son, William, he's bald as fuck as well. And Charles was bald as fuck as well when he was young. It's incredible. Kids who died of dehydration because you can't drink until you're 21. No drinking. No water. Not even water. Fucking a bit harsh. Most of the scenes in Interstellar 2014 were actually filmed on Earth. Most.
Yeah.
Which part? Which part wasn't there? Come on, tell us. You were wrong, Grandma. They told me I'm not handsome. Grandma needs to stop them lying ways.
Yeah.
She needs to stop. She says this far too much. Told my girl I wanted my steak done rare. This bitch not rare. This unheard of. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, I've heard of blue steak, mate, but that is... I can't eat shit like that, mate.
No.
That'd turn you mad, mate, with all that blood still in there. No, not for me. Why did my dad wear that shirt to my 8th birthday party?
Yeah.
I'm sure that says orgasm donor.
Yeah.
Dad, when you're a kid. Dad, when you're an adult. He's still bad. He's got his braces. He's still gangster. Still gangster. Dad's still gangster. Blue cheese lovers eating literal mold trying to convince you it tastes good.
Yeah.
Not for me, mate. No. Nothing with mold, mate.
No.
Nah. Me signing up for overtime. Me actually working that shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you never like doing overtime, but you have to compensate with the money. And of course, look how we've regressed. Medieval peasants worked only about 150 days in a year. The church believed, the church believed it was important to keep them happy with frequent mandatory holidays. You have less holidays than a medieval peasant.
Yeah.
So you're worse off now than in the medieval times, if you believe there was a medieval times going by the historical narrative. But again, look, the church. Why is the church dictating to people like this?
Right.
See it, please.
Like your children that have to be directed and shit.
Exactly. You can't think for yourself. We have to make the decision. Then we believed it was important to keep them happy with frequent manner. How about take them out of their serfdom?
Yeah.
That would make people a lot more happy than having frequent holidays. You took them out of the slavery system that you invented, motherfuckers. Mariah Carey gearing up for the holiday season.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. Me, don't touch that. My toddler.
Agony pain. Hello, Brick Love.
Why did I think this was fried chicken?
Oh, wow.
Fried chicken, Kentucky fried, mate. Kentucky fried. Cody Bondarchuk on Instagram says, I worked at McDonald's for 2.5 years and I put 11 nuggets in almost every 10 piece I made. That's what heroes do. I'll do it too if I work there. I'll put 12 in. When you delete your homework folder to make space for games, all victories inevitably come at a cost. It's supposed to be Gorbachev.
Yeah.
His strawberry head. When you wake up at 7:59 and turn off your alarm set for 8 o'clock, bomb has been defused. I can't have that shit going off, man. I'm the same. I can't have that shit going off. When you lose your red hat and now everyone thinks you're Ron Jeremy. Oh, Ron's out of work these days. He's out of work.
Yeah.
He's out of work. Poor man. Here he is, sitting here without his hat. My final thought before making most decisions: fuck it.
Why not?
Let's see where the chips lie. When you're so bad at cooking, you accidentally make lava. How bad you got to be to do that is incredible. You got away on two weeks holiday and come back, and this is what you come back to. Oh, I thought I left the oven on. Crazy. Little kid dies in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. The Oompa Loompas. Oh, dumpity doo. Yeah. What kids have these days? What we had.
Yeah, right.
You remember those? I remember those. Oh man, how the world's changed.
Oh yeah.
25-year-old me. When I get old, I won't become one of those cranky old bastards who hates the youth. Teens dancing and doing cringy lip syncs on TikTok. Me.
Thanks, Brick Love. Good to see you.
Brick Love, I think, yes, he's turned into a cranky old bastard. We all grew up watching their films.
Yeah.
Oh my, big roll. Yeah. Big roll. And there's your Chuck, and there's Sly and Arnie. Heroes of the early 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Long ago, in a land far, far away.
I know, I remember that.
You remember these gas prices?
Oh yeah. And here in the States, I remember we had to wait in gas ration lines.
Yeah.
And the cars were down the block.
Listen, people were running out in the queue. People were fighting in the queue. I remember it on the news from the Americans. I was like, what? We're fighting over gas?
Yeah.
My days.
And they'd say never get over $1 a gallon. Yeah. It'll never get over $1 a gallon.
48 unleaded, 49 premium. I mean, those are the days, mate. And even then, people were moaning at the price.
Oh, yeah.
Me at Starbucks for the first time, not knowing what to order. I'll have one of those vanilla bullshit things, please.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
That still amazes me that you'd rather go out and spend £7 or $7 on a hit of coffee when you can just buy a whole jar for $7 and have it in your house. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When the cashier asks if you want to donate to the poor, I am the poor bitch. And he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Oh man. Okay. I find your lack of Christmas spirit disturbing. It's coming on us, mate. It's coming on us.
Yeah.
It's coming on us. Here we go. Look, you need a holiday as an excuse to drink. Well, isn't that special? I drink all the time. Drinking all the time, mate. Fuck that. I ain't waiting for no special holidays. When the catnip hits you and you try to act normal. There's no normality in that. No. Remember these heavy chocky bars back in the day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is some hashish.
Yeah. Nice little brick.
Yeah, it's a proper brick, yeah. Proper brick. They've been beefing since day one.
That is a good one.
Day one, mate, from day one. She don't like my cat. During a brief window in 1950 to 51, children could get the Gilbert U/238 Atomic Energy Lab, a kit allowing them to make nuclear reactions at home using actual radioactive material. It was removed from shelves in 1951. You're crazy. People making their own nuclear weapons. Oh my.
Oh, there'll be mushroom clouds going off everywhere.
Oh, no wonder they had to take it off the shelves in 51. I bet there was plenty of them doing it. Oh, let's just blow up the school. Oh, yeah, come on. We use that atomic energy lab.
Well, the narrative behind radioactive material is quite interesting as well.
Yeah, it's also fake as well.
Yes, exactly.
It's all fake, mate. It's all fake. Oh, dear. When you get fired after finding out your husband has gay underwear hammer parties with a Canadian nudist cameraman you hired for the January 6th scam.
Fucking hell, man.
This bitch ain't slept for fucking weeks.
No.
She ain't. Oh, you're home early. Go, motherfucker. I know you like that, Dean. I know you like it. Imagine, if you will, a world where memes are fact-checked, but balance hard.
Yeah.
Incredible, isn't it? Think about it. We're not checking these validity of the ballots and where they come from, the people who sent them, but they fact-check the fuck out your memes. You know? It's madness. I'm proud of my gay husband. Oh, God. Oh, it's too much. Couldn't happen to a better person. Me listening, knowing you're full of shit. Full of it. Nancy. Big hammer. I think that's it. Yeah, that is the memes of the day. Hope you enjoyed them.
Oh, that was good. Woking Life 56. Brick Love, welcome.
Welcome. Those who have just jumped in the chat. Hello, Agony.
Yeah.
OXAXA. Hi, Ag. And of course, good morning from Waking Life 56.
Yeah.
Hope you're okay. I hope you enjoyed those memes. Just our way of saying hello, good morning. Wake up now. Time to wake up now.
Yeah.
Wake up to the real world now.
But yeah.
I hope you enjoyed them. I particularly enjoyed the cat getting caught.
Oh, that was right on. Oh, you're overly.
What you doing now, cat? Leave my shoes alone. But as you know, that's how we do it. We like to have a little laugh. Agony Payne said we made £3.50 an hour. Wow.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Fuck yeah, no. Yeah, but it's just incredible how the people ain't cotton onto this inflation shit. It's just
Oh man.
It's the same as tax. Tax is robbery, so is inflation. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. How can something that cost you, say, £3.50 a week ago now cost you £6? It's just disgusting.
Yeah.
They're robbing you. Legalised robbery. Anyway, let us move on because time is an issue today. I'm afraid it's going to be about a 3-hour show. So we need to move on down the road. Or ease on down the road, as MJ used to say. The red brick road, of course. We won't take the yellow one. We'll take the red brick one. Because there were two roads. One was red and one was yellow.
That's right.
So, I'm going to jump in with some evidence. As I say, I did a video on a 1700s lead mine. It's a 10-minute video. It's not pictures. It's a video. Someone else shot it. Go and have a look.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's throw it on out there, and tell me when you can see this thing.
You're up. You're in. Look at that.
When they're telling you they're mining places, they do drill into some places, but you're looking at the internal remnants of the building.
Yeah.
Some passageways like this are open, but the brickwork is very, very damaged, as you can see. You see the rails there, the boxcar there, all rusted out. But some of these internals are expanded compression.
Yes.
So that's what they dig into. But clearly this cannot be a mine. It's the internal part of a building. Look, you can see the red bricks. You can clearly see the heat differentials where it was cooking out.
Yes.
All there. All the hallmarks of the X Factor. Now, this is another interesting one. Look at this steelwork here.
Yeah.
It looks fried.
Yes. And
if you're saying they came in to put these as supports, how did they sink this in here into the brick flood at the top here? Look, how did they sink these in? Look at these.
Yeah.
Look coralized, don't they?
Oh, they are.
Right, look coralized. These three pieces here to the right, and then look the brickwork here to the left. You can see brickwork in the bottom.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got our expanded compression coming down from the top, pushing things downwards. I do like that Dean now, by the way.
Oh, right on. Brick Club, Big Jimmy.
Big Jimmy in the house. Much love, Jimmy. Tell me how. Look, you've got what looks like a grating back here, but it's not. It's an aperture.
Yeah.
Network and the expansion trying to come through. Look at the brickwork around. Don't forget, it's supposed to be a mine. What is this brickworks doing in a mine? You're supposed to be digging into a mountain. Why is it full of bricks? Well, we obviously know that. We obviously know why it's full of bricks, because it's building internals that you're looking at. Look at the brickwork all expanded and cooked. You know, these hinges are in the melt. Look at them on this door. Look, they're in the melt.
Yes.
In the melt. Again, damage to the ground. Look, melt here. This edge, look, ground, brickwork, same blocks at the end. Look, why? Where's the rails going then? Where's the rails going if it's blocks at the end? What purpose is this?
Right.
Another shot of it, just to show you the correlation of the bricks, really.
Oh, these pigs are absolutely popping.
Look. See, it's heat damage.
Look at the end of that.
Look here. Look here. This is the old world order grid component damage.
Fuck yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful.
And this is all underground, of course. You know, you may say to yourself, oh, they put these in to support. And I can't see how they're putting the foundations in.
They didn't.
And how are you keeping all this stuff at the top here from falling whilst you're putting this in? Where's the edge of this one here, this second one? Look, it's rock curtained over the corner.
Well, you can actually see the metal invested in the melt on the left side of the pick, center pick. That little piece coming off the I-beam there on the far side of the pick, you can see it invested in the melt.
Yeah. When the ground is all brick flood, as you can see. Have a shot of it, look, same. No, huge expanded red bricks. We have the compression from above. Expanded compression. Dino. Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Wow, fuck yeah.
Okay, it's cooked up this side, but look how the roof is totally different. All states of matter here too. Melt on the ground, look. Over the rails, Dino. Your favourite.
Yeah.
Over the rails, look at all of this churning mess here on the bottom.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, the more you look at this, you just look at this grey stuff and this more yellow stuff. This altered states of matter. It's how it's ballooning up here. It's quite thick. It's quite thick. But it's supposed to be bricks, like you see inside this arch. See the white? They're more white. It's supposed to look more like that than this. It's incredible. Again, how you putting this metalwork in here?
Yeah.
Don't forget it's underground. Underground, overground, melty.
Yeah.
Get it? One above is the same as below. It's the same fucking thing. A melted building. Look at this here. Look at the melt here in the bottom, in this right hand side, and the brickwork next to it. Look at all this churned out material on the ground. And of course they'll put. Look, we dug it out. Here's our pickaxe. Look, get the fuck.
Right.
Did you dig it out? You're digging it out, so you're boring it out, and then how did these bricks get here then? Get the. Look, you seem to see the wave pattern here of the electrical charge.
Yeah, look at that.
Right here. Look how the edge is all viscous and full of holes. This dark edge. And compare that. This is probably the stucco.
Yeah.
This is the stucco. This is the brickwork underneath. Look at the ground here, Dean. Oh my. Oh my.
I know, look at that.
You can't get away from it, Dean. Look. Can't get away from bricks. Look, bricks. It's a mine. It's underground. What are bricks doing down here?
Yeah. Well, that's a column on the left side of that, getting invested from behind. Wrapped
Oh my
around.
God.
Look at that. Look at
I'm
that.
so, you know what, Dean? I'm so glad I persevered after feeling so unwell yesterday.
Yeah.
And I started finding all of this. you can't not say that this isn't a building. You can't. Look, look at the size of that to that, and then it comes off to this. Look at the melt.
Yeah.
Look.
Well, I mean,
Look how the mortar has swollen up and cooked out to this black shit there. Look. Just look around the brick, the expanded brick. Look this side. Oh, please. Dripping.
and your lines in that draw you from the edge of the pick to the center of the pick is brilliant. It shows you the structure, the depth of the structure. You know, your brick lines going all the way down.
What's this? What's this here? What's this leaning on the wall here? That's one thing. What are these two things going across these tracks here as well? They look metal.
They are metal.
Some sort of metal.
And they are invested up top. You can see them divot in. You can see the compression into the wall there.
This one's bent. Look.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, we know it's all part of the grid.
And you got a deviation in the track down below or down at the end near the arch. You can see that wonkiness in the track there.
I see you. Very hot, very wobbly. We've got a man in there for scale. Look at the brickwork. I mean, come on. Just look at the brickwork. Look at the mortar, the expansion in the mortar. That tells you. And then look, between the tracks here, look, the ground was brick flood.
Mm-hmm.
Crystallization. This is Switzerland, by the way. It's nice. All right. How about that?
Oh.
You must have sensed it, Dean. I didn't really talk about what I was going to show today for our conversations today and before. I never mentioned what I was going to show because
no, you didn't.
I wanted to get your. I wanted you to suck on that glass dick, mate. And this is crystallized brick lines here.
It is,
and the lumps are pieces of churned up brick.
Yeah, exactly.
Crystallized, obviously, not smooth like a brick line out here. He's sitting on a piece of metal building here. The tops are all covered in brick. Look how smooth they are. Great shot.
Yeah.
And again, this is Switzerland. Just zoom it so you can see a bit more. So the brick flood. Brick lines. Brick lines. See up here, look, brick lines, just the edge of the bricks. It's again. Just show you there's a man here. Shows you how big this place is. A man circling a man here, but this is all crystallized melted red brick. So it's not only in the coldest, I suppose, it's coldest regions that you see this blue ice.
Right.
Oh, Dean.
Oh, wow. Well, now, here you go.
I'm just going to have a tug on my spliff whilst you explain it to them a little bit. Not that it needs fucking explanation, but
right. Well, wow, man, this one grabs me first and foremost as a multi-level pick here. Obviously, the size of the structure. Look down below, you see depth. You see the framing of the metal going down in there. The brickwork on the left side of the pick is just, I mean, come on. You know, see how it spans across to the back from the left side of that brick right there into the scorching. How the metal is invested up top. It looks like some kind of a pulley system. You've got metal coming off center pick up top. It looks like some kind of a round feature that might indicate some kind of a axis, something that can rotate to lift, bring up, down maybe. Looks like some kind of cable coming down off of it or a pipe, but a lot of metal work in there, right there in the center, going across to the bottom, spanning across to the other side of that gap. You know, you have that expansion compression right there. You know, Everything is like squeezing in. You can tell the right side of the pick and the metal framing work. You can see the expansion coming closer and closer into that the grids in that metal. Wow, man!
You like that, mate? You like that? I know you like it. It's buildings, melted buildings. That's all it is.
Yeah, obviously. Look at that track. Fucking hell.
That bend in it. Incredible. Because it's sitting on brick flood because you can see the chunks of brick in it.
Yeah.
On this side, on the inner side. And of course, look, you can see brick lines everywhere. The heat differential will show you that.
Fuck. Come on.
They're lying about fucking everything, mate. Let me tell you.
I'm just trying to picture a dude on it with a toga on that equipped. It just doesn't fit.
Doesn't, does it? It'd hurt his toes with his open toe sandals, wouldn't they?
I mean,
health and safety wouldn't let him work anyway with open toe sandals.
This is where you get steampunk and Greek mythology battling it out, if you will. I mean, fuck.
Let them battle it. Let them battle. Just explain shit like this to me. Look at this wall here.
Right.
Look how it bricks in terms of blocks all the way down. Heat damage to the roof. Pipes in there. Heat damage to the other wall. Look, this melt out here, look, of the wall. They have to answer for these things. I mean, they have to answer. This is some kind of old machinery that's been left in there, but, you know, look at the heat differentials in the melted brick building here. Look.
That's an old fucking bulldozer.
Yeah, some old kind of excavator. But look where it is. Look at the front of it. The front bucket, it looks in the melt.
It is in the melt.
So I was hoping someone would pick it up. Look at the track. It looks like it's in the fucking melt.
What's going on here, crew? Huh?
Oh, wakey, guys. wakey.
Woking Live 56. Oh, my God. Amazing. Yeah.
Listen, I keep saying it's not just about the obvious melted buildings. There are other clues. Wake up. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
We see the obvious expanded compression from above coming down. Obvious. And you see how cooked it is up there. Look. Very cooked. But look at the brick lines. It is an unbelievable cook. These are crystallized and they've got the scorch marks on it as well. It's incredible. And this is all brick flood here. Brick ash.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this huge blocks up here. How'd they get up there? How'd that big block get up there?
Yeah.
It's just, oh man, the poor. You know, when I felt ill, when I started seeing this, Dean, I felt a whole lot better real quick. You know, and I didn't even have anything to be shown today until I stumbled upon this stuff.
Right.
You know?
Wow.
These pictures are from a caving group. They're not off of Yandex. They're from a caving group. I mean, look at this huge block line that runs around the top here. Look, all the way around. And then, as you said, we've got the expanded compression coming down.
Yeah.
On top. It's incredible.
Wow.
Melty. All these fucking trips. I tell you, it's biological. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
See a man standing there. But look at the way it's dripping everywhere. And what's that there, this hole?
Yeah.
Incredible. Mid-air. Look, densified in mid-air here. And all these edges here are densified in mid-air. Now they're telling you. I read the narrative of this place. Right, they're telling you they put this into support. Get the fuck out of here. They put this into support. What's all this damage down here in the bottom?
Yeah, exactly.
What are these two steps for then? Why are they sunken into melt? Mm-hmm. What's the damage here in the archways? Mm-hmm. Look, how do you see the apparent ease that we go from these big blocks into bricks here? How has that happened?
Yeah.
the fuck, and then of course look at the melt all around it and on top of it. You can't put this in here that close to the top, to the compacted, expanded brick.
That's just an insult to anybody's intelligence.
Of course it is. Of course it's taking the piss. And more the same. You're looking inside a building with the expansion, compression down on the top, as you can see up here. This is brick lines. See the damage at the bottom here?
Yeah.
So, these places are absolutely mad. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just look. I'm telling you, they built these in here. Ow. They built these walls in here. Oh, listen, my poor achy breaky heart. When I see evidence like that, it just makes me laugh. Because just, again, look.
Fucking hell. No wonder they think we're stupid. Exactly, Woking Life 56. You know, people don't see this. People don't see this.
So
I just don't see it.
I don't get it. Don't get it, boss. Never mind. Oh, look at all these melted red bricks here. They just, oh man. I think, where's the water coming from? Where's this internals of the building? The irrigation system still there and flowing. Come on now, look at this shit. What happened to the sides? What happened to the sides? Some serious cooking has happened.
Serious cooking.
Some serious cooking, my friends.
Look at that right there. Look at that.
Hold on. We got the coralization look. We have water running over it, so it disguises it even more. But it's all red brick.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at the drips go all the way back.
Yeah.
Melted red brick, anybody?
Anybody seen one?
Anybody fancy a block? Blocks here, bricks up here. Oh my. And my boy here don't know any the wiser.
No.
You don't. Are you kidding me? Look at this shit. They call this shell and they call it slate, but it's compressed red brick. Look, this is what it looks like before it gets shattered. Yeah, look. Crystallized. No? Okay, what about this place then?
Right.
Look at what she's standing on. For starters.
Brick Love, Will of Bliss.
Oh,
You know,
look at the damage. Look at the brickwork. I mean, it only says one thing: severe heat and electrical charge.
Yeah.
Again, what this is, they tell you this is some kind of valve that opens and closes, but why is it pinned back here then? And how does it move across when the bottom of it's stuck in brick flood?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That doesn't make sense. And all the bricks are cooked, as you can see.
Yeah.
All cooked. Again, it's all melted brick. These are heat expanded brick.
Yes.
Look at this triangulation here. Incredible. And they're trying to make some hocus pocus story out of it, when clearly we can see this is building components.
Yep.
See the expanded compression here coming down on the left, in the left side.
Yeah.
Always the same. Don't joke with us.
Fuck yeah. Look at that, man.
This is supposed to be an underground quarry in France where they use some of it to grow fucking mushrooms. Yeah, believe it or not. But why do you need to grow mushrooms with this wall here and this piece of wall back here and the top of building here? You see the compression on the top, sitting down on top of everything.
Yeah.
Look at the melt at the bottom here. Look, clearly melted building. Mountains don't have walls.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the brickwork. Look at it from here and the top of this arch to over here on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Notice it's flared here at the corner. It's whatever this aperture is at an angle. This first one here.
Yeah.
It's all rubble, brick ash, and of course, who knows when this pipe work came in? Oh dear.
All right. You know,
Bricks underground. This just amazes me how people can't see that this is a huge archway that's sunken down. This inner part of the arch brickwork is fine. The other side, where is it? See the melt over the top coming down, brickwork everywhere on the tracks. And they tell you that this was to bring the shit up that they're digging upwards. But this is ratcheted. If you notice.
yes, it is ratcheted. This is part of the. Wow, man, this is some killer evidence right here. It shows the internal, the intricacies, the metal work that makes this shit function right there in the melt. As to what that was for, well, obviously for something that moved.
Yeah,
along there.
You have to remember, even though this is going up at an angle this way, it wouldn't have been going up at an angle. This would have probably been quite level. It's just that the surrounding brickwork around it is melted and probably just, and this side definitely sunken.
I mean, was this an automated system?
Look, it may well have been, but look, if it's an automated system, it's big enough for people to walk down here because look, there's steps.
Yeah.
Right in the arch, look, steps.
Yeah. You know, that could have been something people came down, hopped on something, choo, there they go.
Yeah, up here.
Yeah.
Boom. Next town, next country.
Yeah. Wherever.
Come on now. You can see it's brickwork. Look, just look closely. Brickwork. What is brickwork doing inside a mine? In fact, what is brickwork doing being the mine? Oh man, come on now.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're supporting the walls. They've put supports in, but they can't hide this window. What does a mine need a window for that's filled in? Filled out, look, it's filled out as well. The point I'm getting to, look at this shit. You got a window here, filled out. My oh my. Piece of the building here, look, leaning back. See it?
Yeah.
This is the bottom part of the building cooked out. Oh my.
All that metal is heat damaged, every bit of it.
Oh, how'd you get these hooks in here then?
Right. Even went to is leaving a little piece of link of chain from that one.
You can see what it's invested in is brick lines.
Oh my God, this fucking hit right there.
Yeah. Quite clearly. Quite clear.
Scorched out, cooked out.
Listen, Bubba. You know. There's another part of that further on, look.
Brick.
The bricks everywhere. This arch is more cooked out than the last one. We've only got a few red bricks here. You see the red brick wall here, the angle, the melt, the destruction, the debris everywhere, the melt everywhere. This is not done through old age or erosion, my friends. This is the X factor, the X factor event. What they're telling you is a mine is not. It's just the building that they're excavating. Look at the brick lines here. Layer upon layer of thin brick lines, compressed, compacted.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Oh, here we go again. Why do I always have to find this type of evidence, Dave?
That is a nice pick, man. Wow. What do you got there? Heat damage, fucking sofa. What the fuck is that?
But what I thought you'd like is these tracks that are under
Oh,
the
yeah.
brick flood.
Yeah.
Under the brick flood. Look, they emerge. You see them here, and then they melt here.
Yeah.
Then they emerge again. Then they go up.
Yeah.
Go up over the steps. This is flat. Look at all the bricks here, Dean. Incredible.
Incredible.
Look at that. Look here in this corner. Uh-oh. Heat damage, heat expansion, cooking, a compressed expansion coming down.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Look, churning out here and spewing out here.
Yep.
Incredible.
Wow, look at that texture on that.
That, my friend, is called what they call now gypsum.
Yeah.
But as we know, it's just the expansion of the bricks.
Yeah.
Coralized, crystallized. Again, look at the side of the tracks. Look at the tracks, they're kind of bowed in the center, slightly leaning. Brick wall me. Brick wall me. Well, no, we'll put some bricks up here in the ceiling.
Right.
That's what we'll do. We'll put a few spatterings of bricks in the ceiling, but it goes all the way down. But I mean, look, whatever was here, whatever tracks were here are gone. Just see the supports, but it's all in brick flood. And of course, the obvious brick wall here and the left.
Fuck yeah.
Get on with some bricks, baby.
Yeah.
Some melted bricks everywhere. Look at the track. Look at the track. Look where the supports have sat in the melt and they've come away now. You see the holes.
Yeah.
Oh my. Definite melt.
Yeah.
Definite melt. What the fuck is this place? Crystallized bricks.
Yeah, man.
Crystallized heat damage bricks with the compacted, expanded red brick coming sitting down on top of them. This used to be another floor, by the way, if you can't understand what we're talking about. It's called evidence. It just shows you.
Oh yeah.
You know, showing you the actual brutality of the event, what it did to buildings. Look, column here, an array of columns here, melt all around them. This huge crater here, hole in the middle, melt everywhere. Look at the top. Look at the top. It wants to drip. It's going to start dripping. Deanio, let's get a bonio.
Holy shit! Look at that.
I'm only doing this for Dean. Just doing it for Dean.
Wow.
The wall. Yeah. This is all melted, I believe. Look at the wall. Heat damage bricks.
Yep.
Look at this wall compared to this one here. And then look at the damage. Oh my God, look at this huge rent. Look at what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking out. Cooking. Look. This has got to be old structure as well because it's in this melt.
Yes.
These metal beams that are going across are in this melt. Look at this one. Invested in the melt.
Yeah. Well, you see that scorch or the way that color is down both sides of the wall there. Okay, see how cooked out it is? They go and block it. It's really getting scorched, cooked out, which would be, and so is the metal railing. Everything metal in there too. So that scorched, looked out appearance you're getting off that wall right there is probably radiant heat off of that fucking metal because that
might be
hot.
And it's going to be even hotter than the brickwork, I believe. Incredible. And as we say, it's all there for users to see. I mean, look. How the compacted expansion came down here.
Yeah.
This corner, left this arch. Look at the melt on the ground. Brickwork patterning here, look. Incredible.
Haha.
When it's a mountain, not a building. Never. They're all buildings. Excuse me.
Purple Power says, "Hey, melted brick universities, beautiful evidence as usual."
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Apertures, doorways and windows next to it, archway. And of course, it's not only is it being melted down, it's being squeezed down by the compacted expansion.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the color differentials just twisting, scorch band going through.
Yeah.
Woking Life 56, excuse my ignorance. No ignorance. I mean, it's not ignorance. Nobody's ignorant. We're just trying to all learn. When could this have all happened? Well, we've bounced that around, and we've discussed that before, and we've got it. Laughing Eagle. Many of us talked about it. Not long ago. Max, maybe 500, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe sooner than that. Look at this evidence. It wasn't that long ago, was it?
To have seen all of this trapped in the melt, as I say, to me, around about that figure that Fervent was quoted there. I mean, look at this. See ghost apertures in here. Look at the angle.
Yeah.
Compressed matter here. Got the building coming down on top of itself, and the whole building's leaning.
Yeah.
The whole building's leaning backwards. Oh, you got your joy riders. They still find these places to dump cars.
Yeah.
But what I'm not really interested in the car. I'm interested in these huge supports. Look, all brickwork, all heat damaged. See the compression coming down and sitting on top.
Yeah.
You've got some kind of walkway back here. The bricks turn to blocks. And look, there's your bricks up here. Look.
Yeah.
If you want. Some people don't want to believe it, but there's your proof. There's red bricks. Oh man, look at all of this. It's just absolutely madness. This is that same place in France. Incredible. Different angle, different car. Same melt. So we've got bricks here, look. Look, there's a brick here, look. There's one here. Are you okay, Dean?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the front end of that fucking car right there at the bottom, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the other tire? Is that axle tweaked? I mean, what's going on with
What's that? I think that might be the tire here behind this.
But look at the angle of that. Is that? I mean, okay. There we go. The tire's missing on the other side. It's just not the hub or the.
There's melt here, though.
There's melt. It's resting on the melt for sure. Wow.
It is a madness.
It is mad.
And look at all this cut out brick here, blocks here. Ground is brick flood. Not sure I'd want to go down there.
Huh. Devin Mike 69, Brick Law, brother. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well.
Devin. Hope your day's blessed. Hope you're enjoying the melt. Again, look, we've got these metal beams running all the way across. How did they get there? And they look old.
Yeah.
And again, the brickwork's all damaged, as you can see. It's just every shape of piece of brick could be, I think, down here. Apart from the original.
Yeah.
You know? outside of the place. It's just all melted building. Look, it's all melted building. Varying states of damage. That's all it is. Yeah, look, slate, shale, all this kind of shit. They want to describe a melted red brick, but apart from what it is, a melted red brick.
Yeah.
See, buildings coming down in various angles, in various ways, sitting on top of themselves, sinking in the brick flood.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. Come on now.
That was back in my head.
I will allow that. Because it's the first day of the week.
Well, when you catch me with my magnifying glass pressed up against the screen looking at a certain thing when you switch pics like that.
kind of throws you off. Oh yeah, but you know me, Dino, it's always going to be melting, man.
Oh yeah.
This is some kind of wheelbarrow or something here that's, I can't really tell if it's something to melt, but it's a really damn good look at the brickwork around. It's doing the twerk. Look at how thin and compressed the ones up in the roof line are.
Yeah.
Incredible. And this is the electrical charge making it dance. Renditions.
Oh yeah. Real nice.
Damage under the water. This surface. It's to me, and look at the apertures here. How small they are.
Yeah.
Huge expansion.
Shit.
Grabbed you by the balls today, ain't I?
I'm turning my head and coughing. What the fuck are we looking at here, man? God damn.
Yes, it's a madness. I keep telling you, it's, I mean, the car is a madness itself. I mean, tyres gone.
Yeah.
The rim here. What's all this melt in the front here? Maybe there was a fire in here, or maybe they set it on fire and it burnt outwards.
Yeah, but maybe it was a boosted car and they just got rid of it.
They just got rid of it and burnt out. Oh, you know what the mafia do? They kill you and then they burn the car. So you can really disregard that. It's far too new for what we're looking at. But you can't disregard all of this melt.
Oh no, man.
I mean, look, this is building parts here. Look, corners, angles, and look at the compacted expansion on the top. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's in fucking huge blocks. If you look at it, it's in huge fucking blocks, even though some of it's been cooked away, like we see it's cooked away here. But you can still see the cut of the blocks. Incredible.
Yes.
Absolutely madness. And the ground is brick flood for sure. And look at it a bit closer, look. Churned up, cooked out, crystallized, coralized red brick. As we know, all of these mountains are. Now, this was a fire in here because see the front tire is gone.
Yeah, that thing caught fire.
The top is all cooked. You've got melt in the back here. But you cannot attribute this to, well, maybe it was the whole thing went up because look at the ceiling and the edge here of the building. It's all got that same stain. So maybe there was a huge fire in here. But that wouldn't attribute to the melt of the building.
No, it's not going to give you all that texture. The heat's not going to account for all that texture. Heat anyway.
Yeah, because that texture is the churned up red brick.
Yeah, that's fucking hot.
Yeah. Different look at this place. It's not these are supports for the building. And what's on top? Compacted expansion. Bottom, brick flood. Damage to the bottoms. Very crystallized.
Yeah.
So this is a quarry and a mushroom farm, believe it or not. But as though they're cutting away huge chunks of it, and now they call it marble. What is this running on this side? What is this expansion here? this yellow stuff.
Yeah, right.
Look at the steps. you can't get away from it. This is an abandoned truck as well, by the way. They're sitting in an abandoned truck, these guys.
Yeah.
This melt. Look at this material here. How it's expanded, churning out. Incredible. This damage here. What's this damage here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another burnt out car. It must be a very, very good spot to get rid of cars. But again,
Must be.
yeah. Look at the brickwork here on the left. Look at it on the right. Look at the expansion underneath these columns here, or towers, whatever you want to call them. Parts of the building here and here and here and here. The expanded compression coming down on top. Sometimes a simple picture, you know. What is this here? Melty, oozy. Notice the differential between the two parts of the wall. Give me melt, Joanna. You want melt? Okay, we get melt. We get melty, bricky.
There's them track features again.
Yeah,
That's
you know, I never suspected that mining companies would have this set up for their cars, with this ratcheted top here inside the wheels.
Well, that would indicate the ratcheting automation, but also control of the automation as far as the speed goes. You know, it takes angles. It's able to hang on more because of the way the feature is made there. It's actually connected to the railing system through the cogs as they're rotating. You know.
See metalwork running on the left-hand side. Look at the chunk of melted bricks here.
Almost like a Ferris or what do you call them? The amusement park rides, roller coaster kind of.
Roller coaster rides, yeah. Get you. Brick lines. Look how these pipes up here are stunk into the melt. On the right-hand side, look, they're in the melt.
Yes.
Notice that same colour as we've been seeing of the pipes. Huge damage here to this wall. So it looks like this wall here. You see brickwork around this spot. Brickwork here. Look, see brick here.
Yeah.
Block. Churn. Incredible. Internals of the building. Look what's under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the surface area of the bricks on this side. Look at the texture compared to the right, to the left.
Yeah.
Totally different. Buildings. Look, columns here filled out. Columns here. Look at the patterning here. It's the X Factor signature here in the top right hand corner. Look. See these lines. Look at the melt here. Of course, he's standing there, but there's melt under his feet. This is the base of something that goes deeper, no doubt.
Wow.
Buildings melted, bricks expanded, compressed. Irrigation system still working, flooding wherever it can get to.
Yeah.
Still brick lines here. These huge expansions here. Oh. Incredible. More of the same. You know, I just felt so good once I got these pictures, Dean. You know, look what's happening to the bricks. Why are the bricks going like this?
Mm-hmm.
In this here to the right hand side? Look at them, blocks. And then above it, brick lines. And look at the runoff of the. I presume this is mortar.
Yeah.
The other side is more good because you can't see any blocks or bricks here. And again, look at the angle. Look at the angle down. Look at the angle down. Remember, buildings are melting downwards at an angle. You've got the inverse look, looking from the top going down. Melted buildings crystallized. This is slate now.
Yeah.
Shale, slate and shale. But it's not, all it is compressed red brick. Oh my days.
Wow. But
Is that track going downwards here?
yes.
You come up here. That's one side of it here. Look at the track, and it goes down into the water. And this is how far the building's down in the melt. Of course, look at the metalwork. What is this for?
Mm-hmm.
Very slender at the bottom and a huge trombones kind of top. Incredible. Look at the melt here around this compressed red brick. Uh-oh.
Wow.
These miners are funny. They dig out mines and put bricks in as they went. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But what I can see is that bricks do tricks.
Yeah, absolutely do.
What's that here? What is that there? Please let me know on a postcard. And of course, look at the damage around this entranceway.
Yeah,
This
man.
archway. Look at damage inside. Half blocks, half bricks. And then look at this patterning up here. Look. Boom. And we know what this patterning is. If you just follow my hand across, just watch how it transforms.
Yeah.
Watch how these bricks transform through the electrical charge, the fervent heat. Watch my hand. Watch how they're starting to change as I go across, becoming more brick-like. Look. More brick-like, more brick-like. When we go down, they're churned up. As you go down here, churned up into this shit. It's incredible evidence. Just showing you. Look at this rock curtain here. They're curtaining over.
Yeah.
Right here. Boom.
Yeah. Look at that shit, man.
I gives it to you, baby. I gives it to you. Meltology.
Yes.
Meltology in all its forms, mate. I don't stick in one area. It's too lame-o for me. I have to be moving around, seeing what I can see, finding melt in all its different aspects, and trying to relay them back to you guys. Look at the ground. Look at the heat differentials. Come on. Oh, it's goody time.
Wow.
Look, melted building with its infrastructure still intact. You know, you think this railway business here and this circular turning thing is new, and this side is new. Well, why is this fucking wall so fucking melted then?
Yeah. Exactly. You know.
Why is this wall so melted if this came afterwards? No, it's all part of the one grid stuff, mate. All part of this building. This is the internal parts of your building, what this building was supposed to be for. They've repurposed it and took out the narrative that it was here before us.
Yep.
More brickwork, more damage. Look at the door. Look at the angle. That's been squeezed from both sides.
Yes.
Look, this is some animal here. Body parts. Look, bones here.
Yeah. Some kind of dog or something.
There you go. Can't really say if it's in the melt or not enough. But, you know, what would turn a brick into this? What would turn a brick into this? Look at this one. Just look at the surface texture. It's heat. Look at it. Look how cooked out it is here.
Yeah.
This is your clinker bricks. Look, damage. See how it's come over the top here?
Yeah.
Lent over. This is building part here.
Yeah, you can tell it's bent over. You can see the angle in that.
Yeah, mate. Oh, yeah. For sure. More of the same, look, leaning. Brickwork. Tracks. Pipe work.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's all internal parts of melted building. back wall. Look,
Yeah.
bricks. Look at this brick line here. Crystallized. We've got a bit of diking going on here.
Uh-huh.
See the front. The front is is what we say the shell. See this light stuff at the front? That's the shell. Underneath, as we go down, we can see it's cooked out, churned out. Again, you know, the tools and the bits and pieces, the wheels. Who knows? What I do know is that building is a building, a melted building. Mountain is a melted building. They all are melted buildings. There's no such thing as mountains. Again, inside a mountain, and look what we see. Building components.
Yes.
Damage. Look at the damage, the heat damage at the bottom. Look. On all of it. Heat damage at the bottom. Heat came from the bottom. Electrical charge came from the bottom. Underwater. Oh my. Collapsed twisted archways with number 64 written on it.
What the fuck?
Gimme spam. Gimme spam. Again, we're up deep. We're in the water. Got this huge pipe. Look at the wall.
Yeah.
It gets cooked up here. Bricks down here. It's a madness. It's a madness.
Fuck are we living on, man?
Yeah, exactly. It turns everything upside down. Look. He's notice the steps are going this way, so he's going down.
Yeah.
Going down into the annals of the building. But look what's surrounding brick lines.
Yeah.
Brick. Look, track going down. And churned up brick here. Look, right in front of you. Boom. As I say, I'll try and bring the melt to you wherever I see it, wherever my eye gets attracted to. I'll try and they know tracks to where.
Yeah.
Just stop. Look, this is your shell. This is your slate, but it's all compacted, heat damaged, red brick, pressure, the heat and pressure making it squeeze. You can see these ones have popped out, sticking out. Again, it's all in the brick flood. These tracks are in the brick flood. A universal travel system in between buildings. That's what I believe. Universal traveling system between buildings. Again, look where the tracks are. Look at the melt around them. Sunk into the melt. And he's diving down. Brick lines. Diving down into the internals.
Wow.
Steps going down. Look, got the tracks. Brickwork here, look. On the right. Brickwork on the left. Look at the drips on the pipe. Why have we got drips on the pipe? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crazy. Uh-oh. Santa Maria. Santa Maria. I really don't care about the statue, to tell you the truth. My interest is in these red bricks are here. These melted red bricks. Clearly see expansion. Underwater, flooded and melted. And no one's meant to fucking see. No one's meant to ever see it. They're all over here, melted brick building. Yeah, underwater. You know, the low line melted buildings were flooded when the sea level rose.
Yes.
You'd expect that. You know, it ain't a miracle. But again, we see the brickwork is all damaged. Brick flood on the bottom here. Pipe work, look.
Yeah.
And don't forget the times when they tell you, and in these mines, how are they laying these vast pipes in these places? How are they doing that? Look, totally cooked bricks near enough. And look at the demeanor and look at the color. The edge of this one, this very red. But look, these are clinker bricks, mate.
Yeah.
Underwater. clinker bricks, and they're very expensive now to buy, actually. And you're looking down into the building itself, and it is a building. Look at the bricks here, the top. It's an archway here.
Yeah.
There's the bricks. This is brick ash that you're calling earth. There we go, little man coming out. Melted building sunken down.
Yes.
As we keep telling you. As we keep showing.
Yeah. So,
sorry, mate. I just want to read. Sorry. Yeah, look. See the you see it's building components. It's a building. You can clearly see the bricks, the arches. All this is heat damaged bricks that used to look like this, but even the ones here are heat damaged and expanded. Look at how long that one is.
Yeah.
And it goes around the corner, this corner as well, halfway through. So it's well expanded. It's all brick flood here. What they're standing on. Just look at it. Look at the consistency. Brick flood. We're going in. We're going into a melted building, Jeeves.
yeah.
Again, look at the compacted expansion from the top. It's now dripping down. I believe these are apertures, by the way.
Yeah. They look like it.
Yeah, they're apertures, mate. Apertures. What's left of this tower here? Melty, you're gone. Bricks turn to blocks. They didn't make these. And in some instances, they didn't really dig them out because they're walking into hallways and corridors and the stuff that you see in melted buildings.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they didn't dig. They did dig. But they didn't do this.
No.
Look at the melt here. Look at this melt here. No way in a million. And that is my evidence for the Sunday Easy today. Hope you enjoyed that.
Brilliant evidence. Absolutely stunning, really. Especially the so-called cavers or whatever, they're going through that. You see that metal work and all that stuff. You stop being a spelunker and start becoming a meltologist.
There you go. You can't be putting up with their lies.
No, absolutely not.
Even if one of them, or two or three of these speleologists come out and acknowledge that they're seeing bricks underground and start filming it, that would be so good for us, because it will catch on like wildfire with that community.
And it's doable because these little groups like that, they got their own little chants and stuff like that, just like we all do. And boom, if they started understanding each other and opening some eyes, who knows? These are absolutely fabulous places to research.
Oh, they are, and I've cottoned onto a few groups, so I'm watching what they produce quite avidly. I've got a numerous amount of videos to make because these places have plenty of videos where they're going and exploring, but obviously they haven't got the meltology background to really understand what they're seeing and describe it as such. They as you'd expect, they're describing it as all sorts of stupidness. But what it takes is to get hold of one of them and have some kind of dialogue with one of these groups. If I feel in a good mood, I might do it myself. But I'm hoping one of the melt heads out there, one of the more PR sensitive eagle eye crew will reach out a wingtip to one of them and start informing them, start giving them this is what you're really looking at, mate. This is melted building you're in. It's not no geological thing, it's a melted building.
Exactly.
But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that evidence. That's me.
Excellent.
So now I will hand it off over to Mr. Fervent, who is going to have something very very intriguing to show us.
Well, I try. And Rick Love to everybody, thank you again. And I'm going to click here and get this melt going on. keep it flowing on. Come up with a few things. Few things. Infinity should be coming.
Yeah, it's just rumbling around, mate.
Nice, nice. I'm going to take us to a couple different areas. First and foremost, I'm going to start at a certain spot. I didn't get to much the other night, but we'll do it now.
Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. We're on at all different times, so don't miss out.
No, don't do it. You got to catch us. Got to do it. All right, here we go. Let me bring this one up. I'm going to flip through a couple here, get to the spot that I want. But yeah, I took us to the other night popping around. We landed in Easter Island, and I was showing you a little bit of the Moai stuff and a little bit of this stuff here too. The brick ash features, the vastness of it all. But then when we get into the undulation of the ground is what we're wanting to get our eyes trained to. And, the stuff popping out here and there that just don't make sense with the flow of the melt. Some renditioning. We're getting to Easter Island, but you've showed this one before, Laughing Eagle. I'm pretty sure I remember this cat, but it shows you some renditioning along this wall feature here. Wall down here. Couple more I popped on right here before we get to Easter Island. We got two features here. This is a melted structure with two people caught in the melt, and they're invested in the melt, as you can tell.
I may have to mute now and again, Dina.
Right on. I get it. But you see the spinal column here. It's offset from the skull, the framing of the body. It's just in the melt. This one over here as well, invested. And the structure around them, which is we're looking at right here. Pulverized, but you can still see the bulkiness of the material on the melt right there. The undulation of the land itself is what we're looking at. The structures in the back is what I'm seeing. And this is Easter Island. Parts of it.
Got that coralization look.
What's this? All the way up here. All this melt, all this coralization.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice, mate. Very good.
heat differentials, scorching, cooking. In fact, it's kind of cool if I do this too. Shows you the heat differentials more, the more cooked out stuff over here compared to see how it comes down in this heavy stuff here. Cooked out along this whole thing here. We're getting there. Just a second. All right. Here we go. I want to get to here. To here. Come on now, bring me this shit. Easter Island. The size of these things, you know, just enormous. The texture on these things is another thing I was wanting to look at. Some nice close-up shots here. Cooked out. This one's laying on its face. Look at the size of this thing. Cooked out, laying on its back, tilting down, tilting down. The direction of these things melting back is consistent with the melt flow coming down. Big chunk in the foreground here. All this melting, laying out in here. But then I was wanting to get to the heat damage back here on these.
Yeah, we've seen them with the headgear all melted.
Yes.
We've seen those.
And this platform too that they're all on is amazing in itself, let alone these things. Straight down in the melt. Here we go. Easter Island. And we don't see many of these features, but they're there.
Well, they won't fucking show you those, will they? They'll show you the heads, melted heads and bodies, but they won't show you this. I need to have a peek. I'm getting irate. I won't be a tick, mate. I'll be back.
And just a few here that caught my eye as far as, you know, what's around Easter Island. I mean, this is a massive structure here. Did you have your head sticking up here? See them? It's very touristy. And Laughing Eagle has covered this before as well. But this structure right here, you can see it's getting pulverized out over here. Slipping this way. Leaning back. Going big block. Just showing you this structure, because that's all Easter Island is. Island are the tops of melted buildings. See the structure in here? Easter Island. Look at this span going across here. All red brick, but look at your color differentials here. Heat differentials. And then right here, you can see your brick block work getting expanded out here. Look at the welding going on and melding going on and heat differentials going more yellow up here. Structure up in there. And this whole thing going across. This is just part of the melt. Structure. Big blocking going on. Sinking back here. Slipping down into the melt. And I'm just going to go through a few of these, let your eyes bounce a little bit. Showing you the melt. Piece laying down here. Invested in the melt. Structure. C14 laden, all this here, and in the back, arch, apertures, structure, heat differentials as it's climbing on up, leaning back here in the melt, scorched out here, see it? leaning back in the melt, getting enveloped behind in the melt. And that's that one piece that was going across here. It's a little darker in there. Got one piece there. Just showing you the massiveness of this. And I'm going to move on here and get off of this for a second. Just wanted to show these. See the back of the moai here? We're terracing down. These things are nothing but renditions alongside of a huge, massive building that's now sunk down into itself and melted out and left these where they are. They didn't quarry these. They didn't fucking chip them away and haul them with logs and destroyed all the forest to just move these things. It's such fucking stupidity. These things were renditions alongside of this building, attached to this building, and they're resting where the fucking X Factor left them. All right. Let's just not get too stupid. Let's just take things as they fucking are.
Let me make a comment.
Yes.
If you please, Waking Life 56 said, yes. While I was on Easter Island, I had to hire my own guide, as the typical guides and their so-called history garbage irritated me immensely. Exactly. Someone who's been there.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
But this shows you that. Melted building, these were resting where they were, slipping down, falling back, falling over. Come on now. The undulation of the ground is where I pop this one. See the C14, the grass is growing on it, right? Grass, but you can see the bulging of the ground underneath it. See the right here, line here, line here, line here. This is just the expansion of the melt of this building slipping down inside of itself, leaving these terracing effect as they're all going, as it's sliding down this way. Shows you some of this here. See the terracing coming down? In fact, we'll show you this right. Where is it? Right here. What's this? Line going across right here. It's all part of a wall structure. They got some kind of a railing path there, but these terracing downs are part of the structure sliding down, popping up here and there. Over here, over here, over here. Side view, terracing down, falling over, falling back, sinking down, scorched out, getting lost, halfway buried in the melt there. In the brick melt. Texture. Chunks. Big piece here. What are these? You know. Looking through quick, want to get to some things. Here they are laying back. And these things are big. And this shows you the melt coming through, backing up a little bit here, bulging, spanning around this one here. Coming up into here, all this melted building. Tried to brighten it up a little bit, but look at your lines. Some features. Not everything is about the moai. This whole place is melted hit. Shows you there's much, much more. The lines in this. Almost looks like two large columns that have fallen over and leaving this feature here. Three large, actually. Attached to this melted fucking balloon bouldered out structure. Melted building. All right. Now, I wanted to get to those and have a quick little look. Now I want to get something else. And Laughing Eagle brought in some Google Earth the other night and was looking at Google Earth and bringing us a whole new 3D perspective of the melt and traveling the melt and focusing on the melt. And I kind of did the same. This isn't Google Earth, but right here is some pics that I was popping through, and they're melted structure, as we just showed on Easter Island. And we've shown many a times before. You can still see the stucco on some of these. I mean,
that's the Dolomites.
Yeah, it's the Dolomites here. You know, these are obvious melted structures.
I call them the Dolomite Mountains. I call them the Dolomite Buildings.
Yes. Okay. And I'm showing these for a reason.
Oh, nice.
Because this is what they used to look like, comparatively. A little before and after, maybe. Huh?
That's definitely an after.
Now, you're going to get into something here. You brought the Google Earth imagery in the other night, and you know the 3D effects of it and everything, and how we can surf the melt with it, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and once again left me speechless and inspired.
Good stuff.
And my inspiration is going to show a little bit here, some stuff that I caught, and this is South America from Google Earth in a certain. You got Bolivia right there, all of that, but it's inverted. We've been so accustomed by the globe feature and all the heliocentric bullshit that's been burned into our psyche. You know, we look at maps, we look at globes, and they're all the front visual kind of look of this place that they're giving us. You know, everything's, you can pick out America, it's attached to South America. You can pick out featured because of the shape of them and the way they've laid it out, but you know, not too many times have I seen it inverted and shown. And I did this with South America here, and inverted it, and popped this here, and it shows the cooked out band on that one coastline to the right. You see that, you know, and all that features there and stuff like that. But you know, I'm going to get into the mindset of the what do we call them? Yeah. And I won't dally, but, you know, the mindset of the motherfuckers. And, you know, they put it in our face. They mock us. They laugh at us. They tax us. They use the fuck out of us. They think they own us. Okay. And they do this by, I think, taking visuals of things that are true, like, you know, the melt that we're bringing you, and they rendition them and put them on currencies and in religious photos or whatever to manipulate the mind and control us at the same time, laughing and mocking us. This picture here kind of popped in my head when I thought of that. And I'm thinking of, you know, anybody ever seen the picture of the goddess of Columbia? And the profile American dollar or the American quarters. Yeah, and it's got that crown kind of feature going up the head, you know, and all that profile shot.
Hey, you've been doing the grox, didn't you?
Yeah.
You've been doing the grox. Sorry, that's just something that's there's a guy out there called the Grox, and he looks at the melt and produces some fantastic images out of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't familiar with that, but this is where my mind went. And I think you know, it looks a lot like the fucking currency, you know, the quarter or the rendition of Columbia that they put out to us. And you know, it just reminded me of that. But first and foremost, it's a melted structure. And you know, we got the coastline of Chile here, all cooked out, and we've been all up through Chile. Here's Lima. Nazca lines are over here somewhere.
Yeah, we was there last stream, wasn't it? That's where I went with the 3D imaging.
Yeah.
In Mexico.
And this 3D imaging takes us under the water, takes us so we can see the shelf here off the coast.
Saw those lines though. That's what I was looking at. Them lines.
Yeah. You know. And this is what I was doing with this tech, is bouncing around the other night with it. Grabbed a few more. This is Panama, Costa Rica, Caymans, Haiti, Cuba, Aruba. And again, we're looking underwater down. Tops of melted buildings here called Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti. Showing you what they're on. Monterey, Baja over there.
That's where we were. St. Louis Potosi.
Yeah,
that's where we were.
Yeah, right there. Guadalajara. Now this one here is an inverted United States. And we've talked about this as far as, the west coast side of it being more of the building that expanded and melted out this way. Well, this kind of gives us a different shot of that. These are your Rockies. Here's Utah. Here's Arizona. Here's New Mexico. Here's Oregon, Washington, California. Here's Idaho. There's Denver.
All these names for brick flood, eh?
Yeah. But just looking at it from a different perspective now, Mexico being down here, we got the Gulf here. This gives us a different visual of the Gulf of Mexico, because before we always see it from over this way, looking this way. Now we're looking at it directly this way. And it just pops a little different visual.
Nice.
Florida down here. How far? Look at the sink on this bitch. Look off of Jacksonville. Come on out. You got your terracing going down deeper into the melt, but then we got wall waveline structure down here, sinking down into the melt all the way down.
Working Life 56 says, my mind is blown.
Another shot. Inverted United States. Up here we have Alaska, bottom of the pic down here where my cursor's at. We come down into Canada, and we get in here to this Rockies, all this San Andreas fault lines, all this other shit that they tell us. Okay. And this is the west coast of the United States. Particularly Idaho. Montana, Oregon. Again, this is where I'm from. This is the east coast of Oregon over here. The east side of Oregon over here. No wonder there's so much up in there. This is all forest over here, really thick, hard to tell anything. But out here in Idaho, all this out here, I've been through here many a times. Crystal was out down here in Arizona, just brilliant meltology out there. But this is just a high elevation Google shot. Their algorithms, their renditioning of what this looks like.
And please don't forget, Google Earth has stretched the flat Earth plane around a globe, so there is distortion.
Exactly. Here's a full shot of it, upside down, inverted, from the Arctic Circle, so-called, to Mexico. Just showing you and it is warped. They do fucking stretch it and do all that shit, which tends me to think, how vast is this melt? It don't stop with us. There goes beyond what we know to be landmass. Actually, the size and shape of this realm, it's so massive it extends beyond our borders, if you will.
Or what we think are our borders.
Yeah,
exactly. Working Life 56 says I'm in Western Canada near Rockies. Awesome.
What's all this chunky shit out here? All disintegrated, cooked out, melted structure that doesn't even resemble what it used to look like. It doesn't. It doesn't that look like structure? This whole fucking side over here just. How many wall features have you seen with cooked out block, balloon rock, fucking twist, turn, angle structures, apertures? I mean, what the fuck is this place that we're on? Kind of a different shot here. United States up here, Florida, but looking more out over the Atlantic here, looking straight down. And just showing some of the stuff here. The lines, of course, this is all melt. It's all melt. Continents are melted structures. Costa Rica here, looking down this way. Is so massive that it's really hard to wrap your head around, but you bring it into a visual context and you can start doing it. Look at your lines. I mean, what the fuck? This one's a little dark for a reason. And I did this to pop the detail of the coastline of Antarctica. All the blue is underwater. What kind of detail can you pick out? And even up in here on the mass itself, I'm looking. And we know Google Earth, they distort the fuck out of this shit. So, as what we're seeing here is what we're seeing here. I don't know if they fucked with it or not. I'm just popping it the best I can to show you that there's expansion in underneath this ice, if you will. And then over here, we're getting into the Argentina, and just showing you the melt here in the bottom part of Argentina. And some of the features, sorry for the background noise if you hear that. Some of the features buried in the melt right here. Here it is again, a little lightened up. Expansion here. Try to talk so you don't have to listen to that. Features, ghosting in the melt. It's huge. It's hard to wrap your head around, but very entertaining. You get into it. Cape Town. It's all this over here. The ribbing effect, the wave pattern again.
I'm back, Tina.
All right, on.
Sorry about that. Just let the dog out.
Yeah. I'm looking down on South Africa. Showing you the melt from above. Pop it a little bit here, give it a little bit of something. Huge sunken down structures, people. We live on top of something that is not what we've been told it is. Just showing you another pan here. Got Australia over here. This is the Indian Ocean. And I was just bringing out all these lines. Whenever you look at the bottom of the ocean in this Google Earth and stuff, you see all these lines going all this way and that. Trying to pop them, trying to play with them, trying to see what's going on here. Here we are, Cape Town again. And this is that feature I just bumped in on over here. Now, we have top here. This is higher than here, than down below the water. So we have another chunk here, Madagascar, higher than above the water. So we're looking down into the water. Okay, the shallowness, the colors give us an appearance of the shallowness and the cooked out nature of the building itself. But we see how it goes down here. And we see that the texturing is different, more flat, smooth in this, and then we get into this real broken up shit here, which has got structure in it. Following any kind of structure, sinking down, disintegrating into the melt. And it continues on over to here, where we start getting into this wavy flow pattern. See that? How many times have we seen that wavy flow pattern on buildings? That. And all this over here. The consistency with the flow of the melt.
Looks like that elephant skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Elephant skin texture.
Just popping the other night. You had me up late, man. When you brought in that stuff, I just couldn't get to sleep. Like I said, I forced myself to, but I had to get into some of this before I did.
Oh, you can't blame me.
I'm not going to. I'm just not.
I told you to take it easy, didn't I, that night? I knew what you'd be like. You'd be very, very focused after seeing that.
Yes. Just popping the melt, showing the landmass differentials to the churn down below, you know, the bricked out mass features, I should say. Cooked out, bricked out, melted out. And the texture of the bottom is just really intriguing for me. You know. Even though it's the bottom of the melt, you can really pick out a lot of consistency in it. Yeah. I Google Earthed it the other night, just trying to pop some detail, bring out some stuff here and there. It was so intriguing.
Oh, yeah.
Very intriguing. And you can play with it too, crew. You know, get onto your little computer there and go in and hit the 3D, 2D, and man, bring yourself right on up in there. Look at that. Shows you. What's that? The fuck is that? Looks melty to me.
Very much so.
And all this up here, look at boom, boom, boom. See the spacing? Boom, boom. What is that?
Comment from James. The realm was made up of a bunch of red brick buildings. All the buildings connected together made up one great big building. Just a thought.
Just a thought. Well, the evidence is taking us there, isn't it?
Correct.
I mean, the evidence is taking us there. We're not making shit up in our mind like we've been forced to do all of our life. We're seeing the evidence and we're breaking it down and we're coming up with our own analysis of our observations. Right on cue. I won't beat this one to death, but just getting us across these features in here. Trying to understand the melt. Popping some detail. Just showing some stuff that's like Laughing Eagle said, adding this into our repertoire of evidence will help us understand and share the melt more. Sure makes underwater a lot more interesting now as far as finding features and going and investigating them.
All melted.
And off the coast over here. Even down in here in the water features, you know, it's all connected down underneath here. It's all part of the same melt, the top and down below.
If you can't tell Big Jimmy's firing it up, you are, bro. See the rise in sea level. The rise in the sea level gives the illusion of separation now.
Yeah, exactly. Just some features that caught my eye as I was searching. A lot more out there to see, of course. What time is it?
You've got a while yet. You've got a while. You've got about 40 minutes.
Yeah. A little close up of this. What's this? Water kind of magnifies the melt in this one, in this spot.
Wow.
Some spots here, the water just magnifies the melt. Won't dally too much on these, just seeing what I could see. Aperture pockets everywhere.
Just the jaggedness of it alone should tip you off. Is that Australia?
Greenland.
Greenland. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you're doing your upside down stuff again.
This shelf off of Greenland under here. Aperture structure, everything. I mean, You know, this is we put this together with the boots on the ground that Laughing Eagle just took us with inside that cave. If the so-called cave those guys were exploring, you know, to this kind of stuff. It takes us back to the melt here, you know, down to the micro. This is micro compared to what we were just looking at. But, you know, before it was Google Earth. Now this is photography. This is video image here. But we still see the same features. See them? Rib, melt, flow, terrace. Aperture, you name it, it's there. It's melt.
Because above is below and below is above.
Exactly.
It's all one thing. It's all one huge mess of melted buildings that has been flooded over to give the illusion of separation now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You think there's, you go, there isn't a bottom to the Atlantic? There is, as you've just seen.
Yes.
And both sides of the Atlantic, what are they? Huge supposed landmass. Melted buildings.
Absolutely. Let me see. Just give me a second, trying to load something here.
You're all good, mate. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification buttons. We do not know when we'll be streaming, but we will.
Yeah. And these are, and real quick, I'll touch on these. These are some that I popped on before that are high elevation pics, but correlate them with the Google Earth that we just looked at. Yeah. We have our, ooh, that was in good fast. We have our just our patterns of the flow of the melt. It gives us almost like this electrical pattern look a lot of times, you know. Buoyancy and density, heat, pressure, frequency, vibration is what this melt was all about. And it gives us just so many different fucking visuals.
And possibly sound as well.
Yeah. Looking down into the melt, high elevation pick, bringing it in, popping it.
Is this not, sorry, Dean, is this not the Eye of the Sahara?
It very well could be. I think it is.
It looks like it.
But
oh man, look at that. Look at that. Okay, archway. Oh, come on. Burn.
yeah.
And some will tell you it's a huge dragon eye, but I don't believe that.
No, and that's another thing. You know, there's so many narratives out there trying to explain this shit. You know, people sound crazy, but then, you know, they listen to us and they think we're fucking nuts. All right. But the only difference between us is we've got the evidence. You know, we've got the facts. We've got the fucking detail. We've got the receipts, if you will, of this event. And we can definitely tell that it's not Titan anuses and all this other shit.
The pareidolia is strong in this one.
Yeah. And I'm going to go back to this pic right here for a second. You know this one, Laughing Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly Antarctica. This is the edge of our realm, if you will, that they tell us, you know, as far out as we can see go. Well, you know, this right here is a melted structure. And if you're new here, I'm doing this one again for you. This is a melted structure. We can see the same things, apertures, the slant of the melt, the way it's collapsing down on into itself, all of that. We have the water down here. See the waves. We have the waves. And then we got this up here. What's that? That's the sky. See, there's the structure. This is the sky behind it. You ever seen a sky like that before? Now, is this the firmament? What is this? This is the sky. Why is this texturing like this? You know, what's beyond this? You know, what's beyond this? One more and I'm going to pop out of these. Might be the eye again, but looking down at a different angle. Just showing you the melt. Same kind of thing that we got with the Google Earth looking pics. And I'm just going to take a quick scan here. I did all of these. I did all of these.
What happened? You lost?
No, I'm not lost. I was just looking. Yeah, I did all of these.
Yeah, I'm having to mute and stuff because the usual problem here.
But that's what I got right now. Did you have anything else, Laughing Eagle, that you wanted to?
No, mate. I'm quite happy with what I've shown.
Yeah.
Quite happy with what I've shown. Quite happy with what you've shown, mate. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Not a lot, but more to come. More to come.
But it's always a work in process, and you know, any shows we do outside of midweek ones will be short. You know, we go by the time that we've got available. You know, so be expecting longer shows during the week when Fervent's not working, then we'll go longer. Yeah.
Now, I did bring up the page. I could jump into the page and show a couple, but
up to you, mate. Big Jimmy says the only reason we look crazy is that the criminals that are behind all of this has got most of humanity's minds living in an insane illusion. Correct, Big Jimmy. You are so on point.
Yes.
Everybody's looking in the wrong direction. Everybody's not their focus is diluted, and it's a institutionalized generational delusion that is put on people from the time you step into their indoctrination camps. Schools. That's when it begins, and sometimes it even begins before that, because your parents only can teach you what they know, and if they've been a part of the system, they're going to teach you what part of the system they know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dino's going to.
All right, is the page loaded up?
Yeah, you're up. You're up.
Okay. Yeah, it's running slow. It's not bringing it up fast for me.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
It happened. There you go.
Some of the stuff I showed. Jump down here, show some of his evidence here. Dallowlee is on it. Brilliant evidence and comments from everybody out there. I hope this don't drag too long. I don't want to make a delay here too much. Yeah, it's going to drag on me here.
Sometimes it happens, my dear friend.
Yeah, it's running too slow to do this right now, I guess. But we'll get y'all up in here, show your evidence. If you're not going to bring it up in here, we're going to bring it up in here. Here's a couple. Vasily Venter bringing in some nice timepieces here with the melt on it. Stairway to Hell, Deborah, Red Brick Chick, check her out. Get into the page.
You're gonna have to make it a bit bigger, Dino.
Oh, okay.
Quite small.
Quite small.
Yeah. Best thing to do is just to click on it and see if it takes you into the picture. Sorry about the noise.
There we go. See what happens here. See if it's going to bring it up quick. Melted Red Brick University, like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Come on in, check the page out. Come on in, answer the question, become part of the Eagle Eye crew. Melted Red Brick University. And do what we do, focus on the melt, bring it. Yeah, it's going to wheel on me too much here right now to bring that up. I'm going to back out.
It's like they tell you, don't they? It's what, 11:30 there. Yeah. Most of the people have done church, finishing church and they're home, and everybody jumps on the internet.
That's it.
That's what it is. Anyway, we're all good, mate. 2.5 hours is good enough for me.
Yeah, I got to get to work anyway.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, it's another Sunday easy done. We will be back some point in the week. Dino's gone completely. So he's gone. That was Dino Finger. We haven't seen it for a long while. Sorry. It just makes me laugh when that happens. Here he is. He's coming back. He's coming back. Yes, so please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. We need more feet on the Red Brick Road. We will be doing two longer shows during the week, probably 4 or 5 hours at a time when Dino's off. And then, of course, we'll probably do a show over the weekend. Oh, but you have Dino Finger?
No, man. StreamYard didn't like me jumping around.
Oh, well. Remember what happened when I was doing Google Earth? I'm going to have to make videos on it, mate. Bypass that shit.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming in, Dino. I know it's still morning there, breakfast and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been great looking at your evidence, mate, as usual.
Oh, yours too, brother. Yours too.
Even Devin Mike said, the Dean Finger.
Got me in a lot of trouble. It's helped me out too, so it's kind of like a give and take.
Yeah. Rough with the smooth. That's what they say. But it's been great looking at the evidence, doing the memes, showing the evidence, and having a couple of hours in the melt zone.
Yes.
With you guys, it's been a real privilege. Again, and especially for those in the Red Brick University, get on the stream, start fucking participating, start looking. It's a dedicated stream just for our group. Yeah. Don't go anywhere else apart from on the channel, and that's it. 2 places you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So start making yourself known, start putting yourself forward, stop being a shrinking violet, as they say over here in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
You can't be a wallflower. You might have fantastic evidence that we might need.
Right. Yeah.
We might need that. Devin says, great show, crew. Thank you very much, Devin. Great that you can be in.
Yeah.
James says, thank you both for taking the time this morning. Laughing Eagle and Dean's blessing to you both, and all in the chat. Oh, thank you. It's always love from Big Jimmy. Very big love. Waking Life 56 says, thank you two so much for all you do. It's no problem. We do it all for you guys.
Right.
Wake everybody up.
Yeah.
Great. Devin says, great observation, Big Jimmy. Yeah, it's all love. It's we kind of try and pride ourselves on that. There's a lot of haters out there and all the rest of it. We're just doing it for as far as I can see, we're doing it for the reasons that are most important. We're doing it for love and to wake up our fellow human being.
Yeah.
None of us None of us deserves to be living in this deception, and it's to the detriment of these slave masters that they've been doing this to us for so long.
Yeah,
because what they dish out has to come back to them,
and it will.
And it will. We get more open minds, more people grouping together. Forget about the divisions; they don't exist. They're just a creation from them to keep us from knowing the truth, from knowing the truth of this realm, from knowing of what we should know.
And for too long, people have been, oh, well, what are you going to do? Might as well go with the flow. Well, that's one mindset if you're a fucking asshole and you don't give a shit about anybody else. But the other mindset is, well, what do? Well, you change shit. Mm-hmm. And you remove the stuff that doesn't work, and you get rid of it, and you bring in the stuff that does work. Mm-hmm. Because you know what? That's just the way it is. When you're outdated and you served your own fucking selfish purpose, it's time for you to go, and things will change because that's the way it is, and that's the way it's coming. We're bringing through Meltology, and we hope that you all join us in this. Share it,
make it bigger.
Yeah.
It's one of the great truths of this realm. You have to know where you came from.
Yeah.
You have to know where you are and what happened to this place, because it's not in its original form at all.
And neither are we.
Exactly, and that is true as well, mentally and physically. Anyhow, Dean, we're going to bump now. We're going to bump and we are going to run. But please take care of yourselves and enjoy the first day of the week. I know it's back to the grindstone for a lot of you tomorrow. It is for Dino today. So please take care until we see you all again. We'll be back round real soon with some more devastating evidence, as this is what we do here. Last words, Mr. Dean.
Brick love. One love to you and yours. See you next time. Soon.
Mm-hmm. It will be soon. Brick love, my friends. Anyway, listen, guys, as you all know, we are the survivors of the survivors. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another. It's vitally important. No one else is going to do it. No one else is going to do it.
Nope.
Saying that. Big shouts to everybody out there. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. Anyway, from Fervent and myself, take care. Much love. One love. Brick love. We're out. Boom.